This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports.
Yarr! Sometimes you just got to do that to make the blood flow and make sure people know that you are alive. We are live right now. It's Thursday night. And like I always say on a Thursday night, you don't know jack about sports until you're watching this channel. So we are here, literally rolled out from my truck, talking with my boy Dirty. Got to give a shout out to Dirty. I'm on the phone with him. I was like, yeah, I got a show in about 16 minutes. I got a show in about 12 minutes. I got a show in about 5 minutes. That's it. And I'm talking, and I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to put all these things on. And I said, Dirty, I got the 3-minute warning, man. I got the 3-minute warning. So I have to go over there. And so Dirty should be on later on, and that's great. Make sure you are, well, hell, if you're watching me, there's some content creators that we always like to make sure that people are watching. Dirty Raiders won. Okay. Dirty Raiders won. Obviously, Doc, CNT, Chronicles of the Black Hole, Hammer's House. Those are a few off the top of my head. Let me turn my own YouTube on here so I can, because I know I'm forgetting some people. Okay. Let's see. Dirty, Docs, Chronicles, Hammer, Spotlight. We'll make sure I throw a Spotlight out there as well. Spotlight, good people. Make sure I'm not putting on any. Yeah, good. Okay. So when the signs come up or whatnot, I know that it's the only problem is you guys are going to hear that, which is when things go into my computer and look, that's not the right one. Okay, it's this one. I don't need that. See, this is why I like to be sitting in my chair a little bit earlier, but that's okay. It's not like I'm not gonna it's like, I'm not going to not talk to Dirty. He was kind enough to give me a call back. And I was trying to leave a message for Docs, and that didn't happen. So let's see over there on Instagram. We got King Diamond. This guy is joined. Thank you for coming in. SC Experience was over there on Instagram. Make sure you head on over to YouTube. That's Captain Jack Rackham Levy. We are over there. If you are on Facebook right now, I appreciate you being there, but please come over to YouTube. Okay? Please come over to YouTube. Let me get back started up on this. I got Raider Cortez in the house. Thank you for that. Let me get him on. There you go. Well, where's the damn announcement? There it is. Bishop AJ Brayhue. Good evening, Salty. Good evening, Salty. Back to you, sir. Raider Kojo's in the house. Killer Cuz, a.k.a. Raider Rhino's in here. How you doing there? Matthew 72007. By the way, if you see that sign on Matthew's, in fact, let me see what it looks like on YouTube, because I only see the $ here. Let me go over to see what it looks like on YouTube. It's a pirate flag thing. So if you see that, and you see all these bunch of other like pirate-looking things or compass-looking things, anything sailor, nautical, that means that they are a member of the channel. I would have a patch to show you, but I actually put it in the mail today because people asked me. They sent me, say, "Hey, I want to get a patch." It's this one. If you want to see what the patch looks like, this is the patch. You can be a member of the channel if you are a member of the Chiefs Mess, not the Kansas City Chiefs. I got to keep telling people that. It's the Chiefs Mess on the Captain's Galleon. You get a patch one time, and you get double bonus points for the things that I offer as well. And again, you support me, and I thank you. And after a year of membership, you can either have like a $5 membership, which is Ship's Crew, for $5 a month, or Chiefs Mess, you get the patch, and that's $10 a month. You're getting double bonus points, shall we say. And at the end of the year, you get a nice certificate, which I've made out. I will send it to you. I obviously need to make sure that I know everybody's address. And if you're a Chiefs Mess member, because you're a Chiefs Mess member, you also get a nice anchor pin with that as well. So if you want to support the old bastard, I would appreciate that. By the way, speaking about old bastards, you are watching on Roku TV, so we got to watch our language. Mike Lee, how you doing? Big boys in the house. Raider Casper, thank you for answering that. Definitely McDaniel's future based on what McDaniel said today. And I don't think McDaniels would have come over unless he had a quarterback that he knew would be able to take the team. Arkham, good to see you, brother. Roger Moore. Hey, going to the Pro Bowl. Good for you there, brother. Or sorry, Raider Moore. Roger Moore is the old James Bond. I'm sorry there, Logan. Got Ed Winchell. What do you think of our new head coach calling Carr a 8-year rookie? I saw that, Ed, in your chat with me, and there have been times, and don't be pissy at me when I say that. There has been times where Carr has looked like an 8-year rookie. I mean, he's done some stupid things. And this I wanted to put up because this is the best news of the day. Raiders are interviewing Bears defensive coordinator Sean Desai. I'm not sure if it's Desai or Desai. I apologize, don't know. Their DC job under Josh McDaniels coordinated a top 10 D last year in Chicago. If you don't know about this gentleman, he is off the Fangio tree. Fangio runs a 3-4-4-3 hybrid, and he utilizes the best movement of the players that he has on the roster. And that's what Fangio does. And again, Sean Desai, somebody told me how to pronounce that. He had a top 10 defense with a person by the name of 50 Who, because you know I don't say his name on this show. And I still got his jerseys, man. I can't wait to wear them. Just not while he's out there. Hollywood's in the house. Hollywood, good to see you, brother. Man, Hollywood, I apologize. I was supposed to give you a call today, but I got bent around the axle, and I wasn't able to do that. My apologies to you. Ruckus is in the house. Santini. I am the great Santini. Old movie reference there. Matthew said as well, Sean, yeah, you make a great coach. Trained under Fangio. Thank you, there. Gruden came to the Raiders because of Carr, and McDaniel came to the Raiders because of Carr. Ding, 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 ding. Fade the Blacks in the house. And Logan's talking about the East-West Shrine Bowl. Pro Bowlers. Okay, yeah. And again, this is like a great place, obviously, that you do your pre-scouting for them. And that's where you go. You get to watch tape against other all-stars, and you see what they played in the how they played in college. Chronicles of the Black Hole, aka OG Jack Daniels. Let me say that again. OG Jack Daniels is in the house. Don't forget to mention Raider Fan Radio. I would not, because Murph was on our show the other night, and if you didn't get a chance to see it, and I think it has, between my channel and Chronicles channel, I think it has over 900 views right now. Again, probably if you're here right now, you've seen it, but make sure you watch the Tuesday Chronicles of the Black Hole, my channel, Chronicles Black. In fact, if you could, watch it on both. It's nice if you get views on both, and then give comments on both. The more comments that you guys drive to me, guys and gals, mates and wenches, the better we are to get the word out there that, this, I'm sorry, I'm not being egotistical. This is quality stuff here. We want to get it out to everybody. Dirty Lowe's in the house. Thank you there. Salute back to you. Velvet's in the house. Captain Jack, OG Jack Daniels, and then Captain Jack Daniels. Well, Captain Jack with OG Jack Daniels. I don't know how we're going to do that. Yeah, I think they are. Fade to Black says it's a great show. Hey, DJ's in the house. Thank you as well. Los Más Tombados. Did I say that right? Did I say the correct Latin enunciation? Los Más Tombados. It's close. Not bad for a white boy saying it as well. Arkham sending out salutes. Wild Turkey sending out salutes. Steve Mahalik. Oh my God. I'm gonna do the oh my God, Elizabeth, that did the big one. I see Steve Mahalik in the house. If you don't know where that I'm gonna show that one from Daniel. I didn't see it in time, but I will show it in the chat. We're having fun. True diehard Raider fan. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ed Winchell is everywhere. He's a snooper. He snoops in a good way. Okay, and here you go. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Olsen's gone and Cable's gone. Ding dong, the freaking asshole's gone. Yeah, and I just cussed. I'll have to do this for me. Remember, you are watching on Roku TV, so please watch your language. Yeah, I said it right. Thanks, DJ. Oh, I got a bot. I got a bot pretty early in the show for a bot. Wow, let me take care of this bot. Let me snipe him. Okay, see that. It's kind of like playing a video game while you're on your show. Okay, you see the bot stuff, you report, you snipe, and you get rid of them. And they're all from Russia. Russia. Watch Phil live. It was gold. Impressed you got him on as a guest. So awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Don, it was great. I tell you what, when Phil agreed to that, I was stoked. Oh, here, Logan Morris says Greg Townsend and Ricky Williams will be in J-Lot at Allegiance before the Pro Bowl. Thanks for that information there, Logan. SC Experience is over here. Thank you. How am I doing? I'm okay, man. Anytime you see me upright, I'm good. Who do you want as DC? Okay. I got a couple answers to that. Edgar Bennett is retained. Hey, my buddy from Arkansas. Facebook user, thank you for being here and watching on Facebook. I don't know who it is. Please come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube. Matthew 72007 says he loves the Kelly. I love the Kelly signing. And Logan Moore, go back and watch it on my channel. Watch it on Chronicles of the Black Hole. Give it 2 views. Yeah, I know. I'm setting a bad example. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, apparently people on Instagram, you're watching me, which is good. Please come over to YouTube. You're watching on Facebook. Please come over to YouTube. Okay. Having said that, before I take people in, and I got the phone line up. I haven't put the information up yet, but I got the phone line up. And Raider Moore, we got to talk about what we were talking about a couple years ago about certain some things. Give me a ring if you can. Okay, let's see what Matt. I am the great Santini. Champ Kelly from the Bears, assistant GM, interviewed Sean Desai that they were getting their resources together to get the Mac back. Ooh, I said it. Swear word. Here's the thing. And for the rest of this miniature conversation, I will call him by his name. Okay. I think it's pretty self-evident that Khalil Mack did not want to play for John Gruden. That's just the way it is. He did not want to play for John Gruden, and he didn't have to, and he, stormed out, and we got 2 draft picks for him. And he's a fantastic football player, although he was not living up to the levels and expectations of his contract. He really didn't. That defense that the Bears had under Sean Desai, somebody tell me how to pronounce that, please. Okay. They had a bunch of great people, and he molded that defense. Like I said, it's a Fangio 3-4-4-3 hybrid. Okay. There you go, Jason Robeson. God, now I know who it is. Thank you there, Jason. Thank you for coming over, brother. Frozen Arkansas, and I do know how to pronounce Arkansas. It's not Arkansas. Oh my God! And Matthew 72-007, we can talk about he who shall not be named, who is finally gone. Ed Winchell is throwing up his weather reports, saying how great. I love LA. We love it. I'm in Florida. It's not too bad. It was in the 60s today. But having said that, I'm gonna put this up in a minute. Let me get it ready for folks. Again, remember to watch your language. Just like me, I gotta watch my language. I can't say a-hole anymore. Or call in at the number is 813. You'll see that in a minute. And Don Webb pronounces Arkansas the correct way as well. Sweet! Thank you for Raider Casper for sending that up as well. After 20, if he tries to finish his career as Raiders like Woodson, but do not take Mac now with this contract. I don't know. I don't know the specs of his contract, but if he's at 20, if you talk about till after 2025, let's see if they have that on there. Let's see, Spot Track. And by the way, I don't like the way that Spot Track is. Excuse me. They must have changed their website because it was very easy. It was very easy to find out information on particulars, but they did a remodel. Okay, let me put his name up there. See if it comes up. Okay. Oh, it came up good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Right for the 2022 season, he's at 12.5 with an ultimate at $24 million. That's a bit. That's for this next season. Now, I'm not seeing how is it maybe because it's not guaranteed. Okay, that's why, because there's the signing bonus was bringing that up. Okay, 23 at the age of 32. His overall, wow, it's still 23 million, man. That's a bit in 23. 24 is the same. It's 23.25. That's a bit. And in 2025, like Logan was saying, like he's a free agent. I don't know. Now, here's the thing, and this is what I was talking about, is that it's a lot of money for one guy. And yeah, I'm sorry, it's a lot of money. That's why I don't want to pay Devontae Adams $30 million. Don't want to do it. Now, if you can remodel, I will say his name for things here. Khalil Mack, if you redo his contract and bring it down to Vegas standards so that he gets more money at less kick, because it is a no tax state. And I don't want to do $30 million for Adams. I don't. Is cap an issue for Mac? Isn't cap? Yeah, it is. Okay. And that's why I said redo the contract. Redo the contract. I wouldn't mind having it back. Like I said, I got a bunch of Mac jerseys. I'm just not wearing them until he's not playing anymore, or he retires as a Raider. Rich Bisaccia might become the Jaguars head coach. Okay. I like Rich personally. I really do. I like Rich personally, but I don't think he has all it. I don't think he has all the wherewithal of X's and O's, because normally, unless your name is Harbaugh, and that's John Harbaugh, or Marv Levy, because he was a special teams guy, he doesn't have a good background of X's and O's. He doesn't have a defensive background. He doesn't have an offensive background. And I think that's what we need. He's a good guy. I have no problem saying he's a good guy. But even his special teams weren't the greatest. He had the best punter-kicker tandem in the NFL, but our special teams were mediocre. Not the greatest. Yeah, stay warm. Stay warm. I saw the weather reports and all those things, man. It is cold up there. And got Valerie in the house. So I got Velvet and Valerie. I got two V's. I got two of the V gals there. Okay. So love to my V gals. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, a lot of comments. I'd like to bring them back, but at a discount. Again, at a discount, Bishop. Convert Mahomes contract 36 and 45 next year. Orlando Brown. They are going to be in cap hell. They are going to be in cap hell with everybody there. Hey, Jason Goff, what's the number to call? Sir, for you, I will put it on early. And by the way, Jason, if you want to do the link because the link will get you in via video. Just click the link, hit your camera, hit your microphone, come in via video. It's a lot nicer. Okay. And this is the other things that Casper said. It's kind of like if you have an old boss in the room and you got a new boss, and there's the people that were kind of in tune with the old boss, there's a bit of dissension there. Okay, there's a bit of dissension. I'm gonna have some iced tea. So there you go. Oh, all right. Oh my goodness. Well, first off, Daniel, somebody beat you into that. I got OG Daniel. I got Jason Goff. But gentlemen, don't be mad, because this guy came in first. So I am going to go. Do not be mad. Okay, I'm bringing them in. Okay, and this will be fun. I haven't heard from this person in months. Okay.
Yo, what's up, Captain?
Kurtz, what you doing, brother? How you
It's been forever. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what's up?
Nothing much, man. Oh my God. Sorry, I've had a lot of issues. That's why I haven't been on your show. Like Sneakies too, I haven't really been on.
No. Hey, partner. There are things to do, and life is full of life, and you got to take care of your issues.
Yeah.
So no hate, man. No hate.
It's just crazy because you're a lot bigger than a few months ago. You've gained a lot more viewers. It's crazy.
I'm not. I'm just saying that sucks, but I like to get the word out there. And I tell you what, with myself and OG Daniel, we want to get the more folks out there because I think we got a quality product. Jason, your devices are not connected. Resubmit. Get out. Oh, are you there? Okay, good. Okay, now I got you. Okay, you're here. Don't go nowhere.
Captain, I saw you at the Dallas game. I was gonna say what's up to you because I think you got moved in line or something. Because I was like standing right next to you.
Really?
Yeah. I was gonna say hi, but like the security already they were like rushing you guys away.
Oh, that was I was with my boss and the guy said because I said, hey, can you kind of bump me, and it only cost me a patch. It did. It cost me one. Wait, there you go. It cost me a patch. And the guy got me. He gave me a little bit up in front, and that was a good thing. And then from there, then I went and got in real quick. So
it was crazy.
But no. Well, I tell you what. I got to ask you, Kurtz, because we haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah, we haven't spoken in a minute. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Talk to me about your adventures with the Cowboys this year. What you see. Are you mad that Mike McCarthy is still your coach? I would be because I think you could do better.
Yeah. I think Dallas is like a roller coaster right now. Sometimes we're really high, sometimes we're really low. For Mike McCarthy, he should not be the head coach right now. I'd actually prefer Kellen Moore. But the one problem I have with Kellen Moore is sometimes under pressure, he'll call a lot of like dumb plays and screen plays on like 3rd and 10, which make like absolute no sense. If we let go of Kellen Moore, there's a lot more options. I think we're looking at the Vikings head coach too. I think we're gonna have an interview with him.
Mike Zimmer?
Yeah, Mike Zimmer. Sorry, I forgot his name.
Mike Zimmer would be, and he's unemployed, and he's better than McCarthy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I know that's not saying a lot because McCarthy. But Mike Zimmer's better. Mike Zimmer's better.
I heard you guys hired a coach too, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We had Josh McDaniels, who was the offense coordinator for the Patriots, who brought over his partner in crime, Dave Ziegler, as the general manager. We have Champ Kelly as the assistant GM. The first time the Raiders have ever had an assistant GM. We've retained Edgar Bennett as the wide receivers coach. We are filling out our staff. We kicked out Oil Can Olsen and Tom Cable, so they are no longer in the building. They are not coaches. So we're gonna get a lot better.
But continuing on what I said, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead, brother.
I don't know. I feel like the 2023 Dallas technically, or 2022 Dallas. Sorry, I think we're gonna be I think we'll be like a Bengals team. We'll win like some games and then we'll lose games that we should win. But that's usually with Dallas. I think we'll probably be like a 10-win team. I don't see the same team we saw last year at all, unless we pick up somebody in free agency. But as that, we don't have a lot of cap space.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you guys are up on cap. I got to say Don and Maricel, Angel and Destiny. Captain Jack says hello to you. Go ahead there, brother.
I feel a little bit more confident if we lower some people's contracts, like Zeke especially. He should not be getting paid the money he does. I think Tony Pollard is he's such a luxury for our team because if you put him on any other team, like if you put him on the Raiders for a fact, and he sits behind Josh Jacobs, he could be like running back one potential, I think.
Yeah, and I was going to say, and Matt Santini beat me to the punch because I was going to say that I think Tony Pollard is a better running back than Zeke Elliott, brother.
You saw that too at the game when he came back for the 100-yard touchdown. That saved us.
And that was right in front of me, man. I'm sitting in the end zone with Hollywood, and we just scored a touchdown. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, we just gave it back to him. It was my God.
He does. He's helped us a lot, even though his stats don't show it. He's helped us a lot on 3rd and 10. But I think we should just honestly get rid of Zeke and just trade him for like a defensive player. We need cornerback really bad.
Well, you got the one cornerback who is he's kind of like the old version of and I'm going to tell somebody you don't know Philip Buchanan. We say Philip giveth. And Philip taketh away. Okay, kind of like a Bible because your guy gives up some. He gets a lot of interceptions, but he also gives up some big plays. So you need to be a little bit more consistent that way.
I agree. Hopefully he comes back a lot better this season because he has improved a lot from his rookie season.
Okay. Well, I got to ask you. I'm lined up with people, so I got.
I don't want to waste all your time.
First, I got to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cowboys come back better next year, or you think that there might be a letdown?
I think they'll be. I think it'll be mid. Like we'll be near expectations, but we won't be overly expectations, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like
Well,
a
hey,
mid team. I think we'll be like wild card team. That's it.
okay. Well,
All
hey,
right.
that's honest, man. I'm good
Yeah.
about that.
It was nice
Hey,
talking to you, Jack.
partner, come back anytime, and
Yeah.
you know you're welcome, man. You know you're
Thank you,
welcome.
man.
And by the way, tell that other Dallas fan that there is only one nation.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right, peace out, Jack.
Peace out, brother. You take care. All right, that was Kurtz, man. Kurtz is good. Hey, like I said, I have other fans on here. Okay. Jason, are you ready? I don't see it. Okay, yeah. Jason is up right now. I'm gonna. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm bringing Jason on, and then I got OG Daniel coming in. Okay, and I gotta say, fantastic things about Jason Goff. Jason Goff is from the New England Raider Booster Club. Great guy, wonderful beard, wonderful. Although the one time I saw you, you had shaved it, right? It was like totally. Yeah, we freaked us all out, man.
Hey, Jack. It used to be long. It was used to be done by belt, like super. Like the sides were, I don't know. So
Yeah.
it was ZZ Top quality. But I needed a change, so I did trim it down a bit. So I'm kind of growing it out a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to come to a balance. You know, it's tough.
Yeah, yeah. And I will say this, Jason wanted to come in on the show the other night, and he's like, dude, how do I get on? I'm like, and I didn't, and I told him, I said, Jason, and for people that are on Facebook, I don't see your comments till after the show. Okay, so that's why I said, please, if you're on Facebook, to come over. If you're on Instagram, I got some people on Instagram. Those SC came over. If you're on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. This way, I can see everybody's comment. I can get everybody on. So. And again, my salute to you, Jason. And again, the New England Raider Boosters, great outfit up there. Fantastic. A lot of love for him as well. You had some things that you wanted to talk about, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna sit back. I'm leaning back in my chair. I don't want to lean back too far because then you might, I don't want to fall out of my chair. But talk to me about your points, your salient points about our new Raider head coach."
It's tough. I know Raider fans, we've all had a problematic several decades, we us here in New England, not to be a bunch of crybabies, but we've had a difficult time, and maybe more so than other Raider fans in different parts of the country, because the Patriots have been so successful, and we've had to be surrounded by that. That's that day-to-day stuff with people just, hey, they want to tell you about your team and how they want to tell you about the GOAT and all this kind of shit for literally 20 years. That's a long time. So they might be, I don't know if you have any younger viewers out there, but 20 years is a long time.
Well, and I was talking about it today. I said that the 20 years ago, there was a play called the Tuck Foxtrot. I can't swear on the show because we're on Roku. So it's the Tuck, something that sounds like Tuck, but begins with an F. So the Tuck Foxtrot. And then the new version is the blowjob. And that was this play that we had against the Bengals. Make sure you go by and watch NFL Nation Live yesterday on last night's show, because Ref Guru did a great dissertation on that. And he's probably going to do some more cut-ups to it. Great dissertation on how we got screwed and hosed without benefit of KY in Cincinnati. I'm sorry there, Jace. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's okay, Jack. So I'm not going to dwell on the past too much, but anyhow, so we've had 20 years of watching them be very successful, and the Raiders struggled to win 4, 5, 6 games and be productive with first-round draft picks and that type of thing. We've got a storied history, but being ridiculed at the same time is a tough pill to swallow, because we're proud of our team and we know our team's been successful, but lately it's been tough. And so we really just want to be away and distance ourselves from anything New England, right? So when Brady went to Tampa Bay games are all at 1:00, right? So if the Patriots aren't playing, it's Tampa Bay. So we can't get away from that, right? And now we get the Patriots staff. We got a guy in our club, Kyle, who mentioned that the Patriots quarterback coach is coming to the Raiders.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's tough because we want distance from all that, but So it's kind of a catch-22, because if these individuals will make the Raiders better, then I will swallow that pill. I'll take the burn. I'll wear the shirt that I can't stand because my mom said I have to on Sunday. I'll do it to be successful. But what sucks is I don't want to have to go through all this stuff and it turn out in a couple of years where it doesn't be successful. So, I once again went all in, and that type of thing. So I've come to the agreement within myself, and I think most people that I know, that it's just worth it to do that, because as a Raider fan, you just have to trust in your team, and you have to believe, and you gotta be a loyal fan, So we can bitch and moan, we can complain, we can do Monday morning quarterback, and I don't know McDaniels. I've never met Ziegler. I don't know the quarterback coach. I don't know a lot of things. I watch the press conference and I see how they dress, and I do those things. So I can judge mannerisms, and I can have an opinion based on those things, and I can look at their past success. But what are they going to do for us in the future? What's next week going to be like? What's the first week of training camp going to be like? Can he command their attention? Will players go and talk to Ziegler like they did previously? I don't know. We'll see. It's a work in progress. I think not knowing what's going to happen is what frustrates you the most. So I am optimistic, and I am looking forward to it, but I do have reservations, but I don't know if they help the process at all. So it's tough, and I fucking hate the Patriots more than this comes up. Who do you hate more? Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, right? We have, derogatory words for all three of those teams. So I won't share, the Kansas City. But the Patriots, hands down, is the team that we in New England hate the most because of their fans and Brady and all those shitbags. And so
I get you.
It's tough to have them in my house,
I got you. Now, here's the other thing. I get the flip side of that as well, because, again, I live in Tampon Bay with the fake Pirates, and I've had to endure those that had no friggin' clue who, and you can ask them like, okay, well, who's the quarterback before? And I'll say his name only because he's kind of retired. So I'm breaking my rules because that's a swear word on my show as well. Kind of like 50 Who is a swear word. I said, who was the quarterback before Brady? They said, well, it was Jameis Winston. And maybe some people knew that. I said, well, who was the quarterback before Winston? Okay. How about, Freeman? How about Jeff Garcia? Name one. And they couldn't name any of them, okay? They couldn't name anybody in the coaching staff. They couldn't name any of their players. They could say, okay, well, Mike Allstott, because Mike Allstott does a lot of commercials. They can name Derek Brooks, maybe, okay? They could maybe name John Lynch, and that's it, because they had no knowledge of their team until that person who I hate saying his name. That's why I said he who shall remain nameless.
That's an insult in my house. If you call somebody a B word, it's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
That's like, you don't go, that's.
Yeah. And I was going to say, I tell you what, and I'm going to show this as well because it's a good comment. Ed Winchell, 98% of Raider Nation thinks our future is very suspect. I don't agree with that. And then Chris Cagnetta said, yeah. And here's the other one. Raider Casper says he's into 2% as well. I agree that it's something that it peels the skin. But I've always said, I don't care if Satan and Saddam Hussein and Hitler had a threesome one night, and they had a weird child together, okay, and that person was the quarterback for the Raiders, but he took the Raiders to the Super Bowl. Because you have to look beyond that. Like I said, when they were talking about he who shall be named nameless coming to the Raiders, I said, I will support the Raiders. I will support the guy who's sitting under center, but I won't support him. I'll just have to deal with it. And that's why I'm saying we're going to deal with it. And I think, honestly, I think that when McDaniels comes in here with and I've been saying this for a couple different shows, with the Earhart Perkins offense, which what Carr ran in 2015 and 16 under Musgrave, and it was so good for him, that this will be a better offense. I said the thing that we got to watch for and the thing we have to look for is who's going to be the defensive coordinator. And then you also got maybe Brian Flores until he did what he did the other day. He's still a possibility. Okay. Wink Martindale, who Ravens ties, get it. Jarod Mayo, who is a Patriot, but I like good things about the kid. But I tell you what, I'm getting more and more in love with Sean Desai. I don't know how to say his name, as the Chiefs. Sorry, the Chicago Bears defensive coordinator, who's unemployed right now, and we just picked up Kelly as the assistant GM. I'm linking everything because you get Ziegler comes in with McDaniel, and they're like a package. Okay, then you get Kelly, who's out of the Bears organization, who knows about Sean Desai. Somebody tell me how to friggin' pronounce that. Coming in here. And I think if you can link it up, I like what we got. He is a young, innovative coordinator that gets results. And I like that tandem package, and I think it will work, okay? I'm not going to say we are doing it the Patriot way. I ain't saying that. I'm saying we are doing it the right way for the Raiders after all this time of doing it the Raider way, which hasn't worked. That's what I'm going to say.
My concern is that I think McDaniels is going to try too hard too early. I see him still being naive and making a mistake, which is they're going to have preseason. For example, he told Davis it was a fumble. Yeah, I don't know if he believes that or not. Maybe he was kissing ass, maybe he wasn't. But he's smart enough to know that the real Raiders from the 70s, when they would have preseason, they would have air hockey tournaments and they would fucking cheat each other, and that was the fun part. And so he wasn't around to know that, but I think he's smart enough to realize that that's the type of gamemanship that Raider fans are looking for. The young ones that show up in Vegas now that have tickets to the game. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about guys, everybody who's tuning into your show tonight, us, right?
Right.
And the millions of other people like that. They can appreciate that Biletnikoff would block off his end of it with a piece of plexiglass so nobody could score, or somebody would tip the angle so the velocity would be 10 times faster. That's funny shit, right? So if he comes in and he's going to talk about that stuff, but he doesn't have a tournament, if he doesn't actually have a tournament, where cheating is allowed or encouraged, and he's not in it, and he doesn't fuck somebody by cheating them like that, then
please
he has to. You have to. You just can't talk that. You have to do it. So me as a coach, I'd come in and I'd fuck every one of those guys. I'd cheat the shit out of them in some tournament to let them know that I am fucking a Raider.
I'm on Roku, man. Please. I'm gonna get so many. Yeah, I that's like, please. Tomorrow night I got an uncensored show, or the next Friday. I just, please, and I love hearing it, but I gotta say it. It's required.
Jack, I'm so sorry. I will censor. I
know.
I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm sorry. If I have to be banned, I'll get banned. I just
man. It's great, but I gotta tell you, man. Go ahead, Jason.
No, I'm going to stop. I lost my privilege to speak more because I swore. I'm sorry. I didn't
want to do that. No. You did not lose your privilege to speak.
All right. I just think that if you're going to come in and you're going to communicate to those types of guys and those types of fans, you need to really internalize the not the philosophy, but the lifestyle. And so you can't learn that by reading some books. You have to learn that by being around the team and being around the players and being around the fans. And he's a New England guy. He's not a Raider guy. And that's his disadvantage right now. So I think he's going to have to take some time to learn that. And I think once he learns that, then he will be a truly effective head coach. But until he does that, I think he's going to be strictly an X and O guy. And that's not going to be enough to win.
Well, actually, not necessarily, because I think that if you have somebody, and that is why I firmly believe, and don't laugh, because he's another New England guy. Joe Judge coming in as a special teams coach would be beneficial to him. Again, another New England guy, but he was a head coach in the NFL, okay? And he can help McDaniel out doing the head coach stuff. And I think he would probably be able to help him out. Say, this is the mistakes that I made. Of course, I had a crappy team with the Giants, but, that's beside the point. These are things that I can do to help you out with. And again, McDaniel is an X and O's guy. And I'm pretty sure that whoever the defense coordinator is definitely going to, hey, you do the defense. Kind of like what they did with the Bears, because Buddy Ryan handled the defense with the Bears, right? And Ditka handled the offense. And they basically had like two teams underneath one, right? I think that McDaniels is going to do that, and it would be fine to have somebody with that pedigree. So we'll see if it occurs. And again, I want to see it. I have high expectations. And again, I'm willing to say that maybe they might take a bit back, but then again, I also think that that he's going to learn the Raider way. And it's not the Patriot way, it's the Raider way. And I think he will eventually embrace that. He did all of the right things. He said it was a fumble. He said commitment to excellence and just win, baby, and yada, yada, yada. If you had it like a drinking game, like the High Bob game, in the 70s when Bob Newhart was on, every time Bob came in, they said, Bob, you had to take a shot. And then if you did a High Bob, you had to finish off what you had. You could talk at the end of that press conference with commitment to excellence, just win, baby. The greatness of the Raiders is its, all of the catch signs, right? Everything. Play to the audience. Great. But now you got to emulate that, and you got to teach that, and you got to live that. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, and again, I wanted you on first because, again, I know you had your hot takes, and people haven't seen you in a bit. So, and again, only, like I say, when it says uncensored, have at it. Have at it. But when not, I try to keep it PG because my bosses said, I said, hey, there's only so much I can do. I have it up there so people know. But again,
I apologize, Jack. I don't want to get you in hot water.
No worries, man. No worries.
I'm just getting fired up talking about Raiders.
Oh,
hey, thanks, man.
I get you, man. And I said, we want you on anytime, man. Anytime. I got to drop the Roku stuff because otherwise they said, hey, you're not doing it. I said, hey, there's only so much I can do.
Fair enough. Thanks.
All right. Hey, Jason, you take care. Come back and see us anytime, man. It's always a pleasure.
Right. Jack, thanks so much. Jack, thank you so much for listening to so many people express their opinions. Thanks, man. You facilitate that. It's awesome.
Hey, that's it, man. I I don't charge either. I said that this is therapy, and it's good. It's good Raider Nation therapy. We're good. All right. Hey, thanks again, Jason. Come back anytime, partner.
Thanks, man. All
right. That's Jason Goff from New England Raider Booster Club. Great to see him on here. We go immediately to a man that definitely in the past has had a problem with that. I'm better. I'm better. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I love Jason, and then like Jason don't. I mean, it's like.
Can you leave the banner up? That banner right there. And listen, ask Roku for a 7, 20, or 30-second delay so you can hit the mute button. Something, man.
I will have to see if it's possible.
Yeah, because you know what? I see a lot of people come on here, and they're good for a minute, and then vowel movement.
Yeah,
I mean, no, I'm just saying. I've been trying to be better about this.
I get it. I'm good.
And I'm trying to keep it to language I had with my kids back when they were little, long time ago. Skipper, I just wanted to come on here and show support. I wanted to come on here and just say. The other night, and you can see my name, yes, OC Jack Daniel. When a legend names you and gives you a nickname, you say, okay.
That's right.
I don't care if he named me something derogatory. You take it.
That's right.
And that will be my name from here on out, OC Jack Daniel. Dude, the other night I felt so blessed to be on there, and the surprise you and your hard work that I had to clarify to some people last night was amazing. It was the best day of my life. Like, yesterday morning I got up and went and checked. I was like, was I dreaming? And going and checking to see if that actually happened. We had an interview with Murph, which I was all out about and all excited about. And you bring on Phil Villapiano. We were talking about Phil Villapiano the other night. Dude, that was mind-blowing. That was absolutely mind-blowing. And all day yesterday, I was on a constant high, emotional high. And at the end of the night, I was tired. I was exhausted. It was like coming down from a, what's it called? When you get all excited. And,
yeah, you're coming down high, and you gotta decompress. By the way, if I got to say this, if you're on Instagram, I just
adrenaline high.
Adrenaline rush. If you're on Instagram, thank you for being here. Please go to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please go to YouTube. There's only so much button pushing I can do, so there you go.
I'm in Pelion, South Carolina, which is in a little outhouse outside about 30 minutes from Columbia, southwest of Columbia.
Uh-huh.
It's in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. I leave and you talk about getting off subject and go from a highway to a road to a country road to a dirt road. I actually live on that damn dirt road, bro, and I have a dirt driveway, a clay driveway that changes with every rainfall. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere. And a purple trip. Yeah, well, the Purple Man story has never been told before on any interview. That's exclusive to our channel. Me and this guy. He's never told that story before. That's all us.
I've never heard that before. Squid, come over and stay over at YouTube, and thank you for watching on IG as well.
Hollywood's in Greenville. Where's Greenville from here, babe? Like a couple hours north.
Get together, because Hollywood, you see all the pictures of Hollywood and I together. Fantastic, gentlemen. Hang out with.
No, I'm a couple hours south and southwest of you.
Yeah, great folks, and I can't wait to hang out with Hollywood. I can't wait to hang out with everyone. Anybody that's here, excuse me, anybody that's here, I enjoy getting a chance to meet them because they go from somebody in the comments section to somebody that comes on camera to somebody I get a chance to meet, and it's a great thing to do to meet them up close and personal for sure.
Well, here's a scoop. Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday, I have an interview that I have to do.
Okay.
And if it works out, I will not only be able to attend my daughter's graduation and do some home repairs, and I got a lot of home repairs to do. This is a 30-year-old house. It's a single wide, and the floors are coming apart in certain rooms, and I can do those, but I'd also like to be able to go to the draft. I really would love to go to the draft. I'm working on these things. I'll see what I can do when it's time to do it. Foo's energy wasn't just contagious. He shanghaied Raiders Fan Radio Murph, and it was the funniest thing you've ever seen. And Murph posted that Shanghai, and it was awesome.
Yeah, no, I know. He put it on his Twitter. That was great.
He put it on IG also, and it was like Phil Villapiano was like, "Oh, you're gonna leave early? You got places to go? Well, I got places to go. You ain't going nowhere until I go somewhere." Jack and I both like, "You ain't going nowhere, Murph."
That was.
You got shanghaied.
Yeah, And like I said, and it was saying don't. And the one guy you said even in the comments section. And by the way, here's the other thing as well. In the comments section tonight, after the show, please comment on the YouTubes so people know about the show. The more comments we get, the more interaction we get, the more folks know about our show, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I love the comments because I get to talk to people one-on-one, and it's really nice, man.
Yeah. And
you know, I don't care if it benefits my channel or not. It's like, you're talking to me, let me talk back with you. And I love the comments, people saying stuff. Dude, I was lucky. Captain was, and I was blessed. Captain put that together, shocked the hell out of me, because I can say hell. And I'm looking, he's like next special guest, and up comes Phil Villapiano, and I'm just like, no way. I'm thinking, no. The next day, I had to go check my YouTube to make sure that was absolutely real. I was shocked. And it was fun to talk with him. Oh, my God. He's so cool as hell. He shanghaied Murph. He gave me a new nickname. And when a legend gives you a nickname, you take it. Even if it was like nose picking, retard, whatever, I would have took it. And instead it's like OG Jack Daniel. That is my new nickname. By the way, something happened last night, Skipper. I went on Dox's channel. Kind of got confrontational.
Yeah, I was there.
Picked up 19 new subscribers and jumped over 400.
There you go. Folks, if you are not subscribed, and I said this at the beginning, if you are not subscribed to Chronicles of the Black Hole, please do, because we like to give out good content. Bottom line is good. We aspire to the median, the floor is going to be, we're going to aspire to good content, but we want to get really good. Oh my God, that was excellent. Fan-friggin-tastic, great. And we do that with your help and with you going out there and giving us
man, I am the great Santini. That's a better impersonation of Robert Duvall. OG Jack Daniel, how much pot you smoking, foo? I don't smoke pot, but he called me and said, he said to me, you're probably a pot smoker. Like, yeah, no. It was a fun night now, bro, with a Raiders legend. And I was prepared to tell the story of him. And I get on there, and there he is, and I'm like, he told stories that he hasn't told in any interview on our channels, both of us. And it was amazing, and it was fun, and I felt truly blessed. Captain Jack arranged all that. I told my wife, though, I did say to my wife a few days beforehand, why the hell did Captain Jack override me on my choice for Phil Villapiano? I said, I know he talks to him. I bet that some bitch probably putting together a show with him. And I left it alone. I didn't think about it again. And then when Phil Villapiano showed up, I damn near had to change my underwear.
And having said this, because that's a good segue as well, we are about halfway through the show. Daniel, I got to get other people on because they want to talk about things. And trust me, we appreciate it. I lost somebody while waiting for backstage, but I'm going to bring on, in order, I got Fade to Black, then I got Jason Dean, then I got Raphael coming in here. So we'll get
Fade's the Black. I love. I popped his cherry.
You explain that to people that don't know.
He came on his first live with me.
Yeah.
And Raphael, I love him too. So I'll dip if you want, bro.
No, it's not that I want you to dip. Is I want to make sure I get everybody in here because they've been waiting for a bit.
Yeah, no, I got no problem with that. I will dip out, and that's cool. But Fades and Raphael both have been on my show. Love those guys. The other guy you mentioned was who?
Jason Dean Hunter.
I don't think he's been on my show, and if he has, I'm sorry, Jason Dean Hunter.
Well,
But
you've seen Jason Dean. He's the other guy that was on our show the other night when after Phil.
yeah. Okay, got it. You know what? Love all three of those guys.
Wait a second, just for quickly, just so you remember who he is. There's Jason Dean.
There he is, pretty as hell.
Like I said, I'm going to get Fade in here, and then I'm going to get you, and then I got Raphael. But I wanted to say, in case you don't remember, that's Jason Dean.
No, I remember, bro.
I just subscribed to your channel, OG. I'm going to listen to you all day tomorrow at work. I want to hear some of your content.
Okay, well, make sure you take a lot of antidepressants. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be at work, so yeah.
Hey, Jace, come back in a minute. I'm going to get Fade on here. We're going to say goodbye to everybody. And I said Fade and Jason and Raphael, so we'll be right back with them. Okay. No, thanks again, there, partner. Daniel, always good hearing from you, brother. My shipmate. Good to see you.
Skipper, I love you, bro. You got me the other night, and there may be a chance coming up I might get you back the same
That's
way.
Fine. Hey, partner, you can get me back in a good way because I've already lined up something. I don't have a date yet, but I've already lined up a double.
I got a potential thing I want to talk to you about that would be awesome as hell. Okay. And we'll have that meeting later, bro.
Okay, you got it there. Hey, Daniel as well. Shipmate, I got the watch. Thanks again for standing there, and we'll see you, brother.
OG Daniel. OG Jack Daniel.
OG Jack Daniel.
By.
All right. Thanks again, brother. Let's bring Fade in here. We got Fade coming up. Fade, I got you out. I got Jason Dean on deck, and I got Raphael after him. How you doing there, brother? Again, if you are on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. If you are on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Who is this I'm waving at? It is Philip from Jersey. Philip from Jersey. Jersey, where are you at? I'm from Jersey. Well, that's from Philip from Jersey. Thanks for coming on Instagram. Please come over to YouTube. Faye, what you got going on tonight? What's up?
Good, Cap. Hey, I'll make this quick because I don't want to hold people back in line. I just want to make 2 comments and then ask 1 question. So first of all, that show was amazing. I mean, just to have Murph on and then have Phil. Oh my goodness, I've watched that thing a couple of times already. So man, and I grew up watching him as a kid too. So just to watch that, man, that was amazing. And for you to blow OG Jack Daniels away, I mean, that was a great show, man. And kudos to you. And I really enjoyed it. The other thing too, I saw a show with you. I don't know if you've heard of Wasted, right?
Yes,
Wasted?
yes. And I was on Wasted. Yeah, I was on with him the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a show with Dirty and a few others, and he goes, "Hey, I have an idea. We might do a sports trivia, Raiders trivia." And then I forgot who it was, but they said, "Well, you can't have Jack Daniels and you can't have, Cap in there because they probably know more than we do." So it's funny, So they're like, those guys will win hands down. So I don't know. I thought that was funny.
I tell you what I would do is if I was there, okay, what I would do is I would write down my answer and I would hold it. And then if nobody got the answer after a while, then I would say it's this. Okay. So this way people could do that. But yeah, I mean, I have some decent knowledge. I mean, I don't know everything, but I know quite a lot.
Yeah, well, the Raiders have had a lot of changes in years, since the Gannon years. So many quarterbacks and so many players in and out. So yeah, it could be kind of tricky. So the question I wanted to ask you, there was 2 super fans. There was 2 super fans I hadn't seen in a while. I saw them in LA, and then when we went to Oakland, they showed up there. You remember Howie and Twos? He wore the 75 Howie with it. Whatever happened to them?
Well, Twos is a season ticket holder because he lives down in San Diego area, and I got a chance to see him with Wayne at I think it was at the Bengals game. I saw Twos and he cut.
Oh, nice.
And he's OG as well.
Oh,
and
I know.
Twos, older than me, okay, he stands the entire game. Front row, black hole, stands the entire game, and he doesn't give a flying foxtrot who's behind him. And I love that. And I actually try to stand like about 90, I won't say about 96% of the time, because sometimes my legs get tired and I will sit down for a little bit to work it out.
Right.
But I stand about 96% of the time, but Two stands up the entire time. And he is old school. So he's still out there. He's just very selective on the games that he goes to in Vegas. Howie, if I'm not mistaken, is Spike's brother.
Yeah, Spike. Okay? Yeah. I know they were brothers. Howie had a brother.
Yeah. Spike. Man, I haven't seen Spike in years, man. I think the last time I saw Spike was was in Tennessee years and years ago, and it was like when I was kind of starting to get my persona squared away. So it's been a while, and I haven't seen Spike, and I definitely haven't seen Howie in forever either. So I don't know what happened to him, but I'm sorry I couldn't tell you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't retire his gear. He just is very selective of when he will come out. So there you go. He's still there, but he's out there. He will be there.
Hey, Squid, how you doing, sir? Hey, so I just want to say thank you. I appreciate the content you put out there for all of us. I want to step out so the other guys can jump in. Appreciate you, Cap, for having me on.
Oh, you got it, brother. Thanks again now.
Take care, guys. Later on, Raider fam.
All right. Thanks again. That's Fade to Black. I go from Fade to Black. I go to Jason Dean, who is, say your name. Say your name when you're dressed up. I want to make sure everybody knows who you are.
What's up, Captain? I am the Raider Demon King.
Thank you. Raider Demon King. Yes.
How you doing tonight, Cap?
I'm good. And when Jason is on here unencumbered, he is Jason Dean Hunter, and Jason Dean Hunter is my ace in the hole, because I don't do draft things unless I hear from Jason Dean Hunter and also from Richie Riche, because he's going to do a lot of my analysis for me. And because I listen to, because you guys are more knowledge, and I don't have the time in the world, but I take your analysis because I know that you are deep and detailed in what you were thinking. So I learn from you guys. But I will say this: we had a mock on Doc's show last night, and at 22, I picked because he was available. And Doc was saying, "Hey, I know you see Kyrie Elam there, Jack. I know you're going to do that Gator thing." I'm like, I took in Kobe Dean, linebacker, Georgia, at 22, and everybody loved that pick. I said, "Hey, I'm not going to be a homer. I'm going to take the best guy that I think is going to help this team."
Exactly, and that's why I like us having Coach McDaniels and Ziegler and Champ Kelly now, which is a fantastic pickup. He was such a good pickup. We made a position for him, assistant GM. Everybody's got to understand these three men. I know not everybody's happy. I know a lot of people are pounding the table for Harbaugh, but look at where Harbaugh's at. He didn't go to Minnesota. He didn't go down to Miami with his buddy Stephen Ross. He stayed at Michigan.
I think he might have gone to Miami had the stuff not dropped.
I know it was signing day, and he had some people at Michigan. He's got some kids. That's his home. That's his thing. I never really thought that he was coming here. I know there was a lot of speculation in that, but I mean, I like the McDaniels hire. I know a lot of people don't because he was a Patriot. Everybody get over it. Because honestly, if Tom Brady would have came to us, sorry about saying the name, everybody would be wearing number 12 jerseys. So stop. Enough. Okay? He's going to help our offense. Be happy. Be happy. I know a lot of people still don't like Carr, but we're not going with a rookie quarterback. I would like us to see in maybe the second round, possibly a Carson Strong drop from Nevada. You guys check him out. Check him out. He's not too bad. I like that corner, Hollywood. I do. I would love for us to grab Devin Lloyd the linebacker from Utah. If you guys get a chance, please go watch him. Please go check him out and see this maniac of a kid play this position. Because with him, Divine Diablo, and hopefully with Nick Morrow coming back next year, healthy, our linebacking crew will be solid. Solid. I'm seeing a lot of Jordan Davis going higher. I would like to get that D tackle, that big guy in the middle. That'd be nice for us. But remember, free agency is coming. We're going to have a little bit of cash. We're going to be okay. We got right tackle. We got hit. I saw somebody put that we need a left guard. Denzel Good is going to be our left guard, everybody. He's going to come back healthy.
Well, the question that they had there, and I don't know who the guy is, but they were saying if this guy comes in, Denzel Good will walk. And I don't know who that guy is, but it was somebody that he had issues with earlier in another team. And I don't know who that guy is, but maybe you can enlighten me because I forgot.
I don't know. I heard today that because are we going to a power blocking scheme now because Tom Cable is gone? Well, these guys are power blockers. We're not finesse. We are a power blocking team. Andre James, Leatherwood, who's going to be a guard. Everybody, I know it was a reach, but he's going to be a guard. Welcome the kid. Maybe next year he'll be the best guard. He'll be a great guard. Love it. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. He's there for at least the next 2 years. Please. Mm-hmm. Okay? We got a lot, like we're still, as Raider Nation, still fighting, butt heads with each other over dumb stuff that we're all couch GMs. We are. We're all couch GMs. We all think we know what's best for the team. We don't. That's why these guys are in their places they're in. Because they do. Okay?
Oh, by the way, in the second round, Wyatt was there, and because that was the other guy I was looking for. I said, and I was kind of saying, I think he might drop. And sure enough, he was there in the second round. And the next guy drafted Wyatt, the other defensive tackle out of Georgia. So we put, again, mock drafts. We had two fantastic defenders out of Georgia go to the Raiders. We went linebacker, defensive tackle. And I would love to see that play out.
Which is fine. Because I hope, me personally, in free agency, I don't see us getting Devontae Adams unless he takes a huge pay cut.
No, I agree.
I don't see him, and honestly, I don't see him going to Denver either. I know there's a lot of speculation with the Aaron Rodgers thing. Well, guess what? Let me tell everybody something. Aaron Rodgers just bought some land in Nashville. Okay?
Yeah, I saw that today. Is that he bought some land and property in and around Nashville. Now, you know what? You can go to because if I had the extra money, I'd buy some land in Tennessee as well. I'd live there. I'd live there during the spring and summer. I wouldn't live there during the fall and winter. No, me, man. I get cold under 60 degrees, so that's why I'm here. But yeah, I'd love to be in Tennessee. It's a beautiful state. It's got advantages there as well. Is it not tax free as well?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Tennessee's not. I don't think Tennessee is.
Okay, but still, I mean, it cost of living is granted, it is going up now, but it's not as bad as places that he is at. So yeah, if Aaron Rodgers goes to Tennessee will be the AFC number one seed, or at least in the preseason polls. Rodgers and be honest, I'd rather see him go to Tennessee because this way we don't have to face him twice a year in Denver. Yeah,
and here, Todd, tell me why he's not going there. Why is he not going to the Titans? Everybody thinks they know everything. It's not a shoo-in that he's going to Denver. Remember, Denver's offensive line is still a little rough. I know Richie would love it. I know he would. And if I was a Bronco fan, I'd love it too. Why wouldn't you? But just saying that his best bet would be to stay in Green Bay, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah, I got to send some love to Celia. Celia, thank you for coming in there. It's always good to see my beautiful Raiderettes in here. Again, like I said, any of the gals out there, make sure you pop in. It's great to see Miss Celia. Wonderful to see you here as well. I miss you as well. I'm sorry there, Jason. I just had to while I had her on.
It's okay. I hope that with McDaniels and Ziegler and Champ Kelly, I hope that they know obviously know what they're doing. And we might get some guys from the Patriots. We may get a James White. Would you take James White over Jalen Richard?
Yeah, I would, because I mean,
would you take one of their offensive linemen, not Trent Brown, but their
of course,
other tackle?
that's what we're going to get. I think that's what we're going to get. If we get any of their offensive linemen,
I don't think we're going to get Trent Brown because he did talk smack about the team. So I think that's a no-no.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
I don't either. And I know that Trent Brown, and I know that Trent Brown, he's when he's healthy, he's the best right tackle in the league. Okay.
When he has his head in it.
Yes,
when
absolutely. He wasn't there for us. And you know what? He's young, but you got to be a little bit more mature. Okay. I was mad that what he did. I wasn't happy about it. But y'all understand, he is a great offensive lineman when he's healthy and when his brain is in the game. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
Raider Moore, I like the DJ Chark. I was going to say that. DJ Chark runs a 4.3. He's 6'4". His
problem is he can't stay on the field. His problem has been injuries.
You're right.
And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
And most of the guys that are in free agency, other than Devontae Adams, they all have the injury history. Allen Robinson, Chris Godwin, DJ Chark. Who's the other one that they were talking about?
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson, the Penn Stater. I would love to have them guys. And I see a lot of, maybe Mac will come back. Maybe Mac ain't coming to the Raiders.
Unless he takes a humongous pay cut.
Yes. And I like the J.C. Jackson thing. That is a possibility. That is a possibility. But I think J.C. Jackson is going to want big-time Jalen Ramsey money. And I don't know if we have that to pay. We got to put pieces in. Listen, we're not rebuilding everybody. We're reloading. We won 10 games. And now we got an offensive guru. Just because he had a bad time in Denver doesn't mean he's going to have a bad time with us. Have some faith. And I know everybody's like, well, I wanted this guy or I wanted this guy. Well, guess what? I wanted a guy too. I didn't even think Josh McDaniels was on the radar. Honestly, I was looking at possibly Doug Peterson.
Yeah, who has just been named the Jags head coach. And I can almost tell you this, that Bisaccia is going to go to either the Bears or the Jaguars because he had interviewed there, okay, and somebody's going to give him a job, and that's good because he's not coming back. And people are pissing and moaning and groaning, but again, honestly, I don't think that you have your old boss in the same building as your new boss because there's dissension there.
And that's the thing. I mean, I understand. I'm grateful for what Coach Bisaccia did for our team this year. Yeah. I really am. But you know what? We moved on. And we can't keep dwelling on him not being there. And he's not coming back, everybody. We're going to get a new special teams coach. And other than Daniel Carlson and A.J. Cole, our coverage wasn't that good.
Yeah. And that's why I said, bring in Joe Judge.
I'll take Joe Judge as a special teams.
He was good up in New England as their special teams guy. Plus, he has head coaching experience recently that he can help out.
I like the quarterbacks coach, that kid, Bo Hardgree. I think his name is Hardgree. And I like that. I do. Everybody's got to understand we're doing exactly. We're rebuilding our leadership, which is okay. These players are gonna say stuff that they love Bisaccia now, but guess what? They are on board. And the people said that McDaniels hasn't talked to Carr. He's talked to Carr already. Just because
he's been on with him constantly.
Just because you're not putting it out there in the media does not mean he's not talking. And I don't listen to David Carr anymore because David Carr is just wants clickbait. I'm tired of hearing about David Carr. He might be a little bit jealous over his brother because he's going to get his ring. Okay? And David barely got 5 wins. I'm tired of hearing David Carr and, Derek said, no, he can say all he wants. Derek Carr is the quarterback of the Raiders until he's not the quarterback of the Raiders. Hands down.
No.
Okay?
And you're getting a lot of love, man. You're getting a lot of love.
Everybody also has to understand, if we draft a quarterback, he's not going to start this year. He's not going to start next year. We're getting somebody to groom. We're getting someone to groom. So if we draft Carson Strong in the second round, you should all be jumping for joy because this kid is a ball player. He came out of he's from Nevada.
Nevada. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I heard the name.
He can move. He's a dual threat. He's not a Lamar Jackson dual threat. Don't get me wrong. But he can move in the pocket. And he gets out of the pocket. Okay? And he can throw the ball. He's accurate. The kid's got a strong arm. He's tough. He's a big kid. He's a big kid, too. And I'm good with that. I'd be okay with it because we're going to get some guys in free agency. Ryan Ramczyk might be one that we get from the Saints because there's going to be a fire sale, though. It's going to be like a garage sale. Oh, yeah, buy this guy for $1.
Yeah, Mike. Like I said, they're talking about Michael Thomas, who would be a great addition, and he's not going to want all of that money that And even not McDaniel, but Ziegler says you make decisions today, but they impact you 2-3 years down the road. Okay, and I like that philosophy because right now we need to make sure that we're not getting these guys that are just going to kill our cap.
You're right,
and our spot
like back in the day with LaMar Woodley. Oh my Marone! I can't even believe LaMar Woodley. Geez, we signed him to that big deal, and what did he do? Have 1 sack in 2 years?
Yep.
All right, Michael Thomas. Me personally, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I don't want Michael Thomas because he's kind of diva. He didn't have nobody in New Orleans. There was nobody there for them to throw to. We have Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller. So he's not going to get everything that he thinks he's going to get.
It's a matter of, and here's the other thing that I like about and I will say it for this conversation, okay? The Patriot way, okay? And again, I hate saying it, but the one thing I can say about the Patriot way was it's not necessarily the Patriot way, but when you played for Belichick, he said, you're going to do this, and this, and you're not going to be a flaming rectal hemorrhoid. And if you don't get that, you're not going to be here. And people kowtow to him because they know at the end of the season they're playing into mid-January. They know that. And that's what they want to do. They want to do that way. And I'm not saying that McDaniel needs to be the next coming of Belichick because that's where he screwed up with in Denver. He came in there like, I know how to do this because I've been hanging out with Bill for a few seasons. No. Okay. As long as they do things right. And I don't want Brandon Cooks either. I got the wrong one. I don't want Brandon Cooks either because, again, Brandon Cooks can't find a team that will keep him because there's issues there. Okay? If you're going to get somebody, I want the whole subscription. I don't want issues.
Mike Sarah, Malik Willis is going to go early. I think he might end up in Washington with the Washington Commanders. I still can't believe I'm saying it. Or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Hey, Mile High, come on over. Make Mile High Raider. Thank you for being on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube, brother. There you go.
But I see, there is going to be a lot of free agents out there, and I think a lot of guys are going to want to come play for us. We do have a little bit of cap space. I know we're going to have to pay Max. We're going to have to pay Hunter Renfrow, and they got to decide about Josh Jacobs, which I would like to keep Josh Jacobs because I think in this offense he's going to flourish.
Yes, he will. But I said we do need another back to spell him though. Okay, and that's why I said, and again, I'm gonna do homerish things. I'm gonna say homerish things because I know the two kids out of Florida. Okay, Henderson as well as Malik Davis. These guys are quality running backs that could be had in rounds 4, 5, or 6. Okay?
Think about this, Captain. What about Leonard Fournette?
Maybe
because he's going to be a free agent.
Yeah, it depends on how much he wants.
Yeah, that's true. Can you see him on the 5-yard line with Ingold in front of him?
Yeah, I said I like that because we don't have a really big bruising back, and that would be Fournette's forte, kind of like a version of the guy that plays for the Titans.
Derrick Henry.
It would be like a Henry Light. But I like Fournette, but it depends on how much he wants, and also as long as he doesn't bring that attitude. He's got to tone it down as well.
Yeah.
Tone it down as well.
Willie Wayne, the quarterbacks in this draft, it's very, very weak this year. So unless we do have someone that's like I said, a Carson Strong that's there, I don't think Corral is going to drop. If I'm saying his name, I don't think he's going to drop to the second round. But in the first round, at 22, there's going to be 3 positions. We're either going to draft linebacker, we're either going to draft corner, or we are going to draft defensive tackle. We're not going to draft it unless they are very, very sold on that Penning kid who looks like he's crippling guys at the Senior Bowl. That's the only way I think that we draft the offensive lineman, is if they are that sold on him.
I agree.
And
I'm gonna, he is a beast, and that's why I said I'm going to put you to use, Jason, because again, you are my draft brains. You and Richie Riche are my draft brains. So I'm not gonna even delve into it. Why? A, I don't have enough time in the world to do it, and B, you guys are going to do all the hard work for me, and then you're kind enough to come to my show, and I appreciate that. I'm not saying, hey, I'm giving you a homework assignment. I kind of am, but I love when you come in for that. So you are my special draft consultants, and I appreciate you doing that, because this way I don't have to do all the hard work, because you and Richie Riche will do that for me.
And that's what I like about Richie, other than his team, which, it is what it is. But I like his knowledge. I like talking with him because he's someone that I can bounce stuff off of. And we have, and he's someone that's not going to be like just agree. Well, I don't agree.
He'll fight you tooth and nail.
That's what I like about him, because he could be like, and then got me thinking about something else, And I'm like, And I see this right here, Raider Moore, Cordero Patterson. I like that. That would be nice to bring him back, because he was loved as a Raider. He's
the last time we had a really great return. I know Harris that we had that had the 97-yard guy, fantastic overall guy. But Cordero Patterson coming back would be fantastic.
And I'm praying to Al up there. Please bring DJ Turner off the practice squad and let him return punts and kicks. That's why we got the kid. The kid's a returner. Please bring him up and let him do his thing. Get Hunter Renfrow out of there.
Yeah, I think that the Hunter Renfrow kick return experiment is going to be gone, because he's going to have a fantastic year in this offense. And he's going
to be Julian Edelman.
Yeah,
he's going to be Julian Edelman.
Yeah, and Jack Kenna Davis is going to be gone. And I'll be honest, if we're going to get a defensive tackle out of Georgia, but the name I like is Wyatt. Yeah. And again, nothing against Davis, but he's going to need to get more athletically attuned.
And we're not going to a 3-4.
Yeah,
it's not happening. It's either going to be the nickel, and if we get Desi from Chicago, it'll be the 4-3.
Is that how to say his name, Desi?
That's what I'm saying. It is.
Okay, I don't know.
That's why if I hear it different, then I'll say it different. I apologize to our future.
No, that's what I was asking, because I've been calling him Desai for a while, and I don't know how
Desi, Desi, whatever it is. He's going to be coach. He's going to be coach.
Oh, and Fade to Black is saying Raphael's been backstage. He hasn't been backstage for an hour, but it has been long. So I'm going to.
All right, Captain, bring Raphael in. Everybody, awesome seeing everybody. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for. I do what I do. I know what I know. I try not to know more than everybody else. I have knowledge, and I appreciate you guys listening to me and enjoy it.
You got it. Hey, always a pleasure, Jason. You know I love you, brother.
Love you too, Captain. Raider Nation for life, fellas.
You take care. Anytime you need me for anything, give me a ring up. I'm busy, but I will get with you.
I know you will, Captain. I know you will. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys.
Hey, thanks again. Love seeing you. You be well. All right. And because we were saying, you weren't there for an hour. You were there for a while.
Yep.
But I was like, wow, I have all these people. And this is what I love. It's like, I love having the option of having all of these people were lining up. I'm like, well, this is great. And like I said, by the way, and I'm gonna toot my horn a little bit, okay? I think the interview with Villapiano has about 600 views on my channel. I think it has at least 300 on Chronicles of the Black Hole. I will say this again. Make sure you are subscribed to Chronicles of the Black Hole. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not getting you in trouble for something.
No, it's not for real. It's not for real because, well, I'm just doing like before because I got 30 minutes to, well, because I have a 4 minutes intervention with you, Captain Jack, but yes.
Well, yeah, again, I'll let you roll for about, because we got Richie Riche. Hopefully will be coming in as well. So we'll see Richie Riche. And then I got the hard break at 2 hours, so I got about 25 minutes because I got to do my outro as well.
Oh, yes.
But it's good seeing you as well.
Mm-hmm. And
go ahead.
Yeah, but yes, it's talking about, well, the Las Vegas Raiders right now, the situation, because, well, after the, well, Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, like the new coach and the general manager, it seems that some few players doesn't seem agree, doesn't see it like they are perfectly, because they're engaged about the connection with Rich Biscaccia. But right now, there are some few players that not very impressed about the contraction of Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, because, well, including Hunter Renfrow and Matt Crosby, because I just saw it in the interview of ESPN, because, well, he's not very well. Those players right now of Matt Crosby and Hunter Renfrow, well, they have a feeling like a great connection with Rich Biscaccia. But when it comes to the new era of Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, well, they had to fade about the future right now, because some people got to treat it good, some people got to treat it bad. But as we assume about it, Josh McDaniels is one of those few Bill Belichick alums right now. But it seems that they have a future on his hands right now. And
I like Rich Bisaccia. It's not that I dislike Rich Bisaccia, but let's go put it this way. I'm going to be very, very, I'm going to be guy oriented here. Okay. If you had the chance to date a chick who was a 7, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or you had and was a winning personality. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had a chance to date at a 12 and she actually was not crazy stupid. I'd go out with the 12 and not go out with the 7, because I know I got a hot babe that's a 12 who has a pleasing personality and does everything I want. And like I said, Rich Bisaccia is nice, but I want to go for the 12 that's better for me. Again, I know that's sexist. I didn't mean it to be that way, but that's just the way it is. Bisaccia's all right. But I want better. I want better.
Oh, yes, because it's all about the winning culture. And, well, I just saw one of those news about Josh McDaniels with the Las Vegas Raiders. It seems that, well, Las Vegas Raiders got, well, what are the contratations of Jimmy Garoppolo, which is the San Francisco Niners, which is, well, it sounds like, well, very strange for anything. But it seems like, well, they have like the first option to the quarterback. But just remember that Derek Carr is just like a 1 year under contract. But it seems that, well, if Derek Carr's contract expires very soon, it might be go to extend another year, or maybe some. Sorry, because my camera moves like that. But it seems that they're gonna renovate 1 year, or because right now we are under the Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. So they're going to stand it for 2 more years, or they're going to contract a new quarterback, which is fitted so well. But I think that the decision to get Jimmy Garoppolo doing the new quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, well, sounds very crazy, but very dangerous. But, well,
Jimmy Garoppolo is the new quarterback. Where are you hearing this? I want to laugh my goony goo goo ass off that Jimmy Garoppolo, the new quarterback. No, Jimmy Garoppolo will probably go to. Let me see. There's a possibility he goes to Tampa, although they would be stupid to put him on. I don't know where Jimmy Garoppolo is going to. Maybe he goes to what is it? The Packers.
Yeah, the Packers. But I just saw few articles, but, well, it's sometimes the opinion, but it seems that, well, even I'm journalist and I read some opinions articles, but well, it doesn't seem right. Well, the Jimmy Garoppolo to the Raiders sounds very crazy and dangerous. So I would say no. I will trade him to Miami Dolphins or the
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers, which just sounds perfectly.
Yeah, or and then also the other two. And again, I will say this as well. And was it Sencal Grizzly? I'll get with Mariota's thing in a minute. I can see him going to Miami. I can also see him going to New Orleans. So no, Todd. I will say this. Raphael is not trolling. He's not trolling. I know Raphael, and I know he's not a troll. He's not a troll. He's asking opinions and things that he sees, and he imparts his views and what he sees and what he's read on all of us. So Raphael is not a troll. I will go there for it. So don't worry about that.
Exactly. I'm not a troll because I got my opinions, I got my fair views, and well, even though I'm a journalist and I do anything, well, doing my opinions right now, and well, but well, about the Royal Carolina, right now they're gonna to hire the offensive coordinator Joe Brady for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
And
I saw that. And that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
for them.
yeah, I just saw that because it's very good for him because right now the brand new coach for the quarterbacks, which is very difficult. And well, right now the last season for the Carolina Panthers is well not having good time because we know Sam Darnold is looking ghost. The return for Cam Newton doesn't seem fit well. But I hope that well Josh Allen have a made good job with the Buffalo Bills. So that offensive coordinator just as Joe Brady as a new quarterback coach for the Panthers, it will be like the change at all. It changes.
Yeah, I get it.
Because every team it had to change the era. Everything got the changes. So we can love it, we can hate it. So well, it's all about the changes.
Yeah, and I wanted to say this, Sencal. I think it was answered. I see Mariota's gone. The Raiders are not going to have Mariota on the roster anymore. I can see Jacoby Brissett. I can Jimmy Garoppolo coming to the Raiders maybe as a backup. I didn't see that, but maybe if they were, I just don't see it though. I can see Jacoby Brissett. I can see the Raiders possibly trading for Gardner Minshew, and giving up like a low round pick for Gardner Minshew. I can see that. So, but yeah, Mariota's not going to be here. And I don't remember the last time the Raiders used the franchise tag because they haven't used it in a while. And you know what? Jason also said it as well. I heard this as well. Mitch Trubisky on a good contract would be a decent backup. You guys are saying you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. But Trubisky as a backup is not bad. Not bad.
Also, Gardner Minshew is from the Philadelphia Eagles, so that will be shocking.
I wouldn't mind that. Yes. Let's see here. Colt McCoy. No, Val. Is he still in the league, Colt McCoy? Because he bounced around the Redskins or whoever they're calling themselves now.
The Washington Commanders.
Well, yeah, I know. But then he went to Arizona. I haven't been keeping up on him. Valerie, so I'm not sure. Okay. So again, it all comes down to this, and I'm gonna get you out with this, Ralphie. I'm gonna give you your point. See this.
Okay. All right.
Who do you want that you've been able to read about? Who do you want as the defensive coordinator for the Raiders?
As an offensive coordinator for the Raiders?
Defensive coordinator.
That's very important about it. So I would love to see. All right, so let me get this right there. But I would love to see because Greg Olson is not here.
No,
but
Cable's gone. No. Remember defense now, not offense. Defense.
Oh, the defense.
Yes. And I like this comment. Minshew in Vegas would inspire Mark Davis to pick up a better hairstyle. That's true.
Oh, that will be like the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I would like to arrest Ryan.
No, I said I saw that in there with Sencal. No. And I'm telling you, I want to say
Uh-huh.
I want Desai in this order. I want Desai, Wink Martindale. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me rephrase that. I want Desai as my number one guy. I will take Brian Flores as my number two guy.
Okay.
Desai, Brian Flores, Wink Martindale, bringing in underneath Wink Martindale, Jarod Mayo as the assistant coach, so we can bring him out there. So that's who I want. That's who I want. I want Desai. As Jason Hunter, I'm sure is talking about. I know he ain't talking about Rex Ryan, but yeah, Jarod Mayo underneath Wink Martindale. That's kind of like a package deal. But I want Desai. I want Brian Flores. Call me crazy, and then I want a Martindale Mayo package. That's just the way it is.
Okay, so
I tell you what, he's got drama, but he wants to stick it to the NFL. There's no better way to stick it to the NFL than with Brian Flores. Okay, and Brent Venables, isn't he coaching in college? I know he is. Hollywood, he's in college. But hey, I was gonna say homework assignment for Raphael, brother. Assignment for Raphael.
Yes, I would love to Jarod Mayo, yeah, because he's very good. Right now it seems that he got the potential to be like the new one. So I will probably go to Jarod Mayo.
Okay. Well, thank you, man. That's it. And again, Raphael is not a troll. Raphael does due diligence. He reads, he expresses, and he comes on here and he says, "What do you think about this?" And that's what this show is all about. So we're good for that. And by the way, Hollywood, you have a wonderful, wonderful hat collection.
Okay. Well, that's for my mom and dad. Have a collection with the hats, but it's perfect for the spring and also summer. But my mom and dad had a crazy hats, but it seems that it's very incredible, and I have a collection with hats just like baseball hats.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, Raphael, always good seeing you, brother. You take care. We'll see you on for the next show, man. And hey,
all right.
Juan said it. Raphael is the homie. Raphael's.
Thank you, Tuan.
I still
Thank you, Tuan.
Where you got that shirt, man? I still need to know that information.
Okay.
Right.
So I'll see you there next time.
Okay, Rafael, El Capitan, Chacin Montillo.
Yes.
I got it, man. You got it. Hey, take care, brother.
Okay.
All right. That's Rafael. Great to have him in there. I got about 10 minutes. So maybe we see Richie Richey. If it's not Richie Richey, there's plenty of room to come in. TK Dog waved it. I waved you. You're over there on Instagram as well. Come on over to YouTube. We got about 10 minutes. Because that'll give me up to like 55, and then I got to do my heart out. Remember, I can only do 2 hours here. And just, man, I tell you, it's almost like we were thinking on the same lines. I'm going to say that my favorite, your favorite, everybody's favorite Bronco fan, Richie Richey, the analytical man that he is. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how are you doing?
We're good. And by the way, you take care as well, Jason Dean. So remember, Jason Dean and Richie Richey are my draft guru analysis guys. So I just listen to what they say and I go, I'm good with that. So there you go. Anything you want to impart upon? Oh, by the way, yes, I like this. If you like what you see, hit the like button. And also, I got to say this. I can't say this enough. Please make comments after the show. I got 36 people watching right now. I got 36 when I went down to 34. I know you might have pissed people off because I said to make comments. Make comments after the show, please. It makes it interactive. The more comments we get, the more people know about the show. And that's what I want. I want more people to hang out with us, man, because this is great formats, great content, great people in here. I want to share you with everybody. Okay.
I mean, we've all been giving our draft picks and kind of ideas and stuff like that. So that would be the perfect thing to participate after the show. And I mean, you can have some really rich dialogue in the comment sections in YouTube. It's pretty special having those kind of back and forth comments with fellow fans.
Yeah, it's nothing but good things. And again, thank you there, Todd. hit that like button. I appreciate again. You can be a member of the Captain Jack Galleon. You hit the join button for either $5 a month or $10 a month. For $10 a month, you get a. I can do the Vanna White. You get a wonderful patch. Okay, one time. But you also get there's other things that you get, and I will, when you're a member, I will tell you about what it is. Yes, I know, and I keep saying this, I still have to do 2 drawings for the folks that were the most valuable customers, the most valuable commentators, people for the last couple months. I got people that I will do 2 wheels. I will do 2 wheels, or I'll put everybody on 1 wheel, and I'll pick 2 winners. And each person's either going to get a $20 gift certificate, which I will send to them, or a really cool prize that I will show people once I get it done. Okay, so that's the way it will be. So make sure you pick up the comments, the likes, and let people know. Share this, man. Share it up to everybody. We got that. I'm going to shut up now. Rich, what do you got for me, brother?
I see you got Raider Moore in there. I just want to say how you doing. And if you have your Broncos buddy and he has other friends, send him over to MHRT Network. Tell him to give us a sub. I'm now on the Tuesday show with the rest of the guys on Mile High Roundtable. Although I'm working on a few things right now, so you'll hear some news on here in terms of other things that I'm doing. But yeah, send them over, and we have some great Broncos content, and we do some draft stuff and everything as well. So I think your buddy would enjoy it. I also saw a comment in there about Broncos fans not liking McDaniels. I think you get the Broncos kind of mainstream media followers that are definitely in that mold where they just kind of follow the mainstream narrative. So, wherever the wind blows, they kind of just go with it. But I think if you're actually going to be true and honest with the situation that McDaniels did and what the actual stuff that he did, aside from the whole videotaping thing, which is I just have no patience for.
Yeah.
He did a lot of good with the Broncos overall, generally speaking. He didn't have a spectacular record. He was prickly. He was new. He didn't really know what he was doing. He even admitted in his presser there with the Raiders. But by and large, he made some actually really good decisions, and he actually set us up for some success. So many people, slam him here in Denver, but a lot of his picks were the ones that were with us in the Super Bowl. Right? So, I mean, it couldn't have been that bad.
Yeah. And again, Kelly Lewis is talking about him. And again, I look at it this way, man. He was Denver. That was over a decade ago. I ask you, he was 32 years old. He's 44, 45 now. Okay. How much have you grown as a man or as a woman in stature, in knowledge, and how to do things between your 32nd birthday and your 44th birthday? You'd have to be an idiot to be the same. And if you are, you definitely have no personal growth. You don't have a lot of friends around you. I'm just saying that. So that's a long time away. And I think he's going to do it right the second time. I keep saying it, man. Don Shula won with his second team. Okay. Tony Dungy won with his second team. Bill Belichick won with technically his third team because he was Jets coach for a day. But with his second go round, okay. These guys won the second time around. Yes, his underlings haven't fared well in the NFL, but they went to crap situations. That's not true.
That's not true.
Mangini, Romeo Crennel, Bill
Sure,
O'Brien.
Yeah, but then you have to look at Vrabel. And, I mean, I'd also argue.
Vrabel is the only one that defies that. He's the aberration. He's the aberration.
I'd argue Flores is in that mold too. Like I know that there's this whole, I know there's this whole thing going on now. But I mean, let's be real.
I Flores too. But I'm talking about. They always bring up the old guys. They forget about Vrabel. They forget about Flores. And those guys are fantastic coach. Brian Flores is a fantastic coach, and he is getting screwed. Okay, but everybody else, Mangini and Crennel. And all the other guys, Matt Patricia, they went to crap situations. Flores and Vrabel went to decent accommodations, and they are decent, the better coach. Vrabel's going to – I was going to say, if Rodgers goes to the Titans, kiss it goodbye, ASC, man. That's the Titans for unless you get like a fluke call like a certain call against the Bengals. I'm just saying, okay. But you get the Aaron Rodgers in Tennessee with that attack. Yeah, I'm good.
Rodgers has never had a run-based offensive line like that, and he's never had a running back as good as Derrick Henry ever in his career. Like, I mean, ever. So, and when you can throw the ball like Aaron Rodgers, he's at a point even now in his career where he can take an average wide receiver and polish them and make them even better just because he is so accurate with his throws. It means even the announcers and even when you watch him throw the ball, it's almost unfair.
Yes.
It is. It's literally, it's almost unfair.
But it's going to get better. Now, I was going to say, now we got you on here. What are you hearing about? And by the way, again, thank you for being over there on Instagram. Please come over to YouTube. Thank you for being there on Facebook. Please come over to YouTube. We got you in the house, and I want to hear about the Broncos selling their team situation. I know you're not in Canada. I'm sorry, not in Canada. I know you're not in Colorado. You are in Canada, but you keep up because that is your team. Please espouse and enlighten everybody about what's going on with the Broncos selling situation.
I mean, unfortunately, it's kind of boring at this point, but really the really interesting stuff is kind of done, where all the legal battles have kind of gone through the court systems, and that was actually a really interesting situation because it really was a bit of a coin flip there for a while in terms of what was going to end up happening. I know you guys probably obviously don't follow it as closely, but when Pat Bowlen originally bought the team in the original sale, Kaiser, who was the original owner of the Broncos, added in a right of first refusal to basically force him to have the ability to buy back the team if it kind of fell through or whatever the case may be. Kaiser has since passed away, so you basically have two different trusts kind of in battle with one another. And the courts ruled recently, actually, that the Kaiser Trust was, because it is a trust and because the spirit of what the right of first refusal was in the original purchase of the team, it was no longer valid. So therefore, the Bowlen family or the Bowlen Trust maintained full control and ownership and did not have to pass back the right of first refusal to the Kaiser Trust. And so now we're just really at a point now where the Broncos, the trust has put together a kind of a finance side and a football side, and it's going to an auction effectively.
Okay, and you will trust me. We have a on-the-spot correspondent for that, and I'm going to get you out of here with this. So this is a damn good question. Thank you for showing that. Remember, Matthew 72007 is a member of the Galleon. Hit the join button on YouTube. For $5 or $10, remember $10, you get this awesome Suave Captain Jack patch with your $10 donation. How do you feel about Hackett coming in as your boy?
I like his offensive mind, and I think that there's the potential for that to work out well for us long term. My concern is that he is a young head coach; he's never done it before. So you do wonder, can he be that general? Can he be the one that kind of passes on his orders, but then doesn't control and only focus on one side of the ball? He obviously is an offensive minded guy, so he's going to be probably focused a little bit there, but then actually not so different from, say, a Vrabel as an example,
right?
Or even a Belichick when he first started in New England. They really, really needed help on the defensive side of the ball. But then at some point, you need to get the defense up to a certain level, and then you need to stop and you need to become the head coach. You need to be that CEO of the team. And Vrabel has been successful at that, and Belichick has been successful at that, obviously. Yeah. And so as long as Hackett can kind of operate in that way, I think we'll be in good shape. He's said all the right things so far. He's got the offensive prowess. And he's certainly said the right things in terms of the things that even the fair weather Broncos fans are appreciating, because he does know his history of the Denver Broncos. Now, whether or not he read that on Wikipedia or he actually knew it off the top of his head, we don't really know. But at the end of the day, yeah, he certainly knows his stuff, and the offensive scheme that he intends to implement is going to look somewhat similar or modestly similar to what you're used to seeing from the Broncos of old, which is the outside zone run scheme. mixed with the West Coast style offense, which is what you saw from, say, guys like Shanahan and the Terrell Davis kind of era of the Broncos.
Okay, and you are perfect, man. Right at 1 hour and 55 minutes, you stopped. I mean, you can't get a better stop point than that. This way I can do some definitives. Nice seeing everybody. And remember, if you're coming in late on Instagram, coming in late on Facebook, go to YouTube, watch the entire show. Make sure you are subscribe to this show. Make sure you subscribe to Chronicles of the Black Hole. Make sure you subscribe to Dirty and Docs and Hammer. I will be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm probably going to have an uncensored show tomorrow night. I might do one next Friday too. So look for it. This way you can effing cuss. Like, did you watch it at the beginning? Josh was in at the beginning and he's from New England. And I was like, Josh, dude, this is on Roku, man. And so he was just letting them fly. But we had a good time. Check it tomorrow. Check it tomorrow, uncensored tomorrow. Richie, I love you, brother. Got to get you out. I'm going to do the outro. And thank everybody. Thanks for watching.
I just want to thank everyone. You can catch me on MHRT Network here on YouTube. And come check us out. We love having comments from everyone. The next show that I'll be on is Tuesday coming up. So I appreciate me being on here, guys. And load me up with questions and hit me up on Twitter. Richie Rich A is the handle. Thanks.
That's it. MHRT, Richie Rich A, always welcome in our show. And just like, they were saying, hit the sub. Thank you there, everybody. Get this up, share it out. It's wonderful. I enjoy spending time with you. I want to spend time with more people, man, because I'm a lonely dude. Okay. Richie Rich A, you take care, brother. We will see you next time. I'm going to do the outro again. Thanks again. Tomorrow night, uncensored. And Valerie Lynn said she subbed to you. So there you go. MHRT Network. Thanks there, Valerie.
Thank you very much. Take
care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night, uncensored. And then Sunday, regular Ask Captain Jack show. We got to watch our mouths. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.